Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 recently dropped in theaters, so I'm going to rank all 4 Guardians of the Galaxy movies from the worst to the best. Hi, my name is Nathan and I talk about movies on this channel. If you're new here, down below in the comment section, share your ranking of all 4 Guardians of the Galaxy movies, or what you consider movies. And I know there's only 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies as we go into this, but I included the holiday special because that is a main Guardians of the Galaxy project. I did not include the I Am Groot shorts on Disney Plus, even though I have watched them. And so I included the 3 main movies and the holiday special inside of this ranking. Just keep that in mind and click that like button. Be sure to subscribe. It really helps a lot. With that said, let's just get started with the ranking. Coming in last place, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and I still really enjoy the Holiday Special, so I still have so many positive things to say about this project. And what I liked about it was that it was just a small, charming little Christmas story that has the Guardians of the Galaxy in it. It solidifies Mantis and Drax as just a likable duo on screen together, and it's very much a James Gunn Christmas special that features all of his humor, all of the nice hijinks that the Guardians of the Galaxy usually go on, including kidnapping Kevin Bacon, and with a bunch of catchy tunes to listen to. I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here. As is, though, it's meant to be a standalone story. I wouldn't really rewatch it outside of it being Christmas time, but I thought that this was a solid Christmas special that felt like an episode of a Guardians of the Galaxy TV show, and it feels like that Christmas episode of it. But it's charming, it's fun, and I enjoyed it. In third place, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I really enjoy this movie as well. I feel like it's a proper sequel to the first film that delivers on everything you want from a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, still containing a lot of humor, all the energy, while also having interesting themes about Star-Lord finding his father, finding his family. And I thought that that was a nice theme to put in the movie.
He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
Add to that, characters are given more development in this movie, especially Yondu. I love what they did with him in this film. And I just think it's very entertaining, very good film. And where I think it loses me a little bit, what holds it back from being a better film than my top 2 is that there's a weird structure to it, as the first act, the villain's the Sovereign, the second act, it's Taserface, and the third act is Ego. I thought that was a bit weird, and there's just an absolutely stupid inciting incident with Rocket stealing some batteries that eventually leads to Adam Warlock being created. Pretty odd to put that in here, but this is still a very good movie that I think is the MCU movie that I've rewatched the most times. Our runner-up, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is just a return to form for the MCU after a bunch of lackluster projects, and it's the best MCU we've had since Phase 3. Every single person is given some sort of character arc throughout the story, given some sort of development to grow and change. Because of that, there's so many earned moments, and it all leads up to a satisfying conclusion that tugs at the heartstrings a lot. Even when I did my theory video about who was gonna die in this film, when I watched this movie, I realized James Gunn knew something about the character better to make a satisfying conclusion better than I would have done.
Pete, I'm done running.
Also, you get the best villain in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise with the High Evolutionary, just this very cruel character, and I like how it focused in on Rocket's backstory, and it is just gut-wrenching, heartbreaking. I saw this movie in IMAX 3D, and so this is the very first movie I saw in 3D, fun fact, and it's so immersive, the IMAX format with 3D, and I just think it's very good. Easily my favorite film in the multiverse saga thus far. I just thoroughly enjoyed what James Gunn did to close out this franchise. But in first place, Guardians of the Galaxy. Here, Kevin Feige took a risk with these obscure heroes and put them into the MCU, hired James Gunn, previously director of Super, to do this movie, and it was great. And to me, this is one of the most nostalgic MCU movies because it was one of my introductions to this franchise. I saw Civil War in the theater, I saw Doctor Strange in the theater, then I'm just like, what's this Volume 2 movie? And then I saw the first film, loved it when I was 7 years old, and I still love it as a 13-year-old, because James Gunn uses his gift in giving these weirdos some humanity, something about them that makes them grow, change. You care about the characters. There's added to that, there's a great soundtrack in the mix, and I just love all the emotions that it tugs out as you find out these orphans who come together and now have a family.
You're immortal! How? Said it yourself, bitch. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Even when a tree thing says, "We are Groot," that's an emotional moment. Everything about this movie is emotional. I love what Kevin Feige and James Gunn were able to do with this movie, and this is still one of my favorite movies in the MCU, so it is my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy film. Down below in the comment section, share your ranking of all 4 Guardians of the Galaxy movies over on my channel. I have more content like this. Check those out right now. Click that like button, be sure to subscribe, it helps. And thank you guys for sticking around to the end. I'll see you in the next one.